Hey all, this is Elf Keys, and you can see my elf hat has a bell on it. But anyway, it normally has a tune it plays, but I think it may have some sort of tune that was copyrighted, so I can't play it. So I don't want to lose the whole video because of the tune. So there's the tune. So anyway, this is Elf Keys. If you're not familiar with Elf Keys, I used to be part of the Keys family way back when, but I have rehabilitated. But yeah, I had a little tiff with Santa Keys, who you may see later in the year. But I started a rumor, an evil, foul, terrible, nasty rumor that I spread that Santa had COVID and that he wasn't going to be able to deliver all the presents to the good little boys and girls, and basically because I wanted to take over. But anyway, so I got caught by Santa, and he stripped me of my official. This is the big Elf Keys hat. He stripped me of that and sent me back with the other lowly elves and did, simple stupid shit like hammering together toys and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't very fun. But anyway, so I did work my way up to reclamation. I'm trying to show Santa that I'm to be trusted again. And Rick Keys trusts me enough that I have been rehabilitated, that I truly love Santa Claus. And I was lying, and I have asked for forgiveness from the elf gods. So, anyway, no, from Santa. But anyway, so this is Elf Keys, and let me tell you what's going on here. So I am filling in for Rick Keys. I don't know where he's at. He's probably gallivanting around with some him and his women's. But anyway, I don't know where he's at. He told me to fill in for him. But he told me that if I filled in for him, since I did, get accepted back into Santa's good graces, Rick Keys accepted me. So he said, okay, Elf Keys, you're going to have to wear that shirt then when you're introducing. So Rick Keys, Country Christmas. It's a lot of Christmas coming up here at Keys corporate headquarters. So anyway, what was I talking about? So we got some Christmas music. Not that one. So Ben Levin has a brand new release, and it's called Holiday Blues Review. And this is kind of interesting that Rick Keys trusts me with this, but this is the first Christmas CD where it's all Christmas songs that Rick Keys has put into his illustrious Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues albums for the year. This is the first time that a Christmas one has made it because it's so good. A lot of cool songs, and most of them originals. So it's not like you're listening to the same Christmas song over and over again. So that actually made it to Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues album release list for 2024. It's a first. Speaking of another one that made it to that list, that illustrious list of Rick's, the Dennis Spencer Group, Bluesman from Jupiter. Rick Keys told me he heard that and just fell in love with it. And so that one is on the top 2024 list also. Rick Keys had to actually get out of his corporate headquarters and go listen to this gentleman, Kim Wilson. Kim Wilson is the leader, I guess, of the Fabulous Thunderbirds. So he wasn't with all the Fabulous Thunderbirds. He was with one of them. But it was still a wonderful show, and I may be able to have Rick Keys put some of those up for you. But so Rick Keys bought this and got a picture with Kim Wilson, and Fabulous Thunderbirds. Struck Down is the title of the album. That song, Struck Down, actually made it to Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues songs of 2024. Here's another one that made it to Rick's list of top 2024 albums. Ronnie Baker Brooks, Blues in My DNA. That's what Rick Keys says. He thinks he has blues in his DNA. So he threw this one in, kind of a older one. This guy passed away, but really some good songs that Rick Keys found in his exploratory times in thrift stores looking for quality music to play for his listening audience. James Harmon Band, Black and White. So Rick picked that up for like $1, and a lot of great music on there. You're going to hear some of it. Speaking of some of it that he picked up also at Goodwill, this one is kind of unique. I'm sure everyone doesn't have this one. It's called The Best of Cajun Country. So you're going to hear a Cajun song. You see that price tag, 99 cents. All right, so that's that. Well, while you're waiting, let's see what's going on here in downtown Osai, California, before we get to the RMR chart. So let's see here. Getting better at this. Okay, okay. All right. So without moving and being in an awkward position, you can see up on the very top, right near his boot is near my bells, right there. So that's it keys. So it keys is a non-binary. Not sure if it is a leprechaun, a human being, or an alien from outer space. Alongside it keys. Oh, you can also see, if you can see closely, it keys in his festive mood actually has Christmas style uh, glasses, but I'm not going to move it because it'll screw everything up basically. So anyway, next to it keys, there's another non-binary that is X keys. So X keys used to be called what keys before Elon changed the name of Twitter to X. So anyway, so what keys changed its name, the name, to X keys, and it is X keys, and it's not sure if the thing is a Twitter bird, a jet, or an insect. Okay, and then what else? You can see the unknown surfer. He's over there. He's got a nice wave. He's surfing away. Oh, here's some interesting stuff coming in. Let me see if we can see that with my big old face in the way. All right, so Elf Keys. Elf Keys has been painting here at Keys corporate headquarters, in case you didn't know. All right, so here in the background, excuse me, Elf Keys. Okay, so here in the background, this is Me Keys. So Me Keys is also non-binary. He's got his wetsuit on. He's not surfing now, but can't get out of it. He gained a little weight when all his Keys family members were over here partying. So anyway, that's Me Keys. And Me Keys is non-binary. Not sure if the thing is a citizen of the USA, illegal immigrant, or illegal immigrant from Mars. So the thing, Me Keys, used to be the mayor of a city. Can't say the name of the city. But anyway, so he's overseeing the delivery. Oh, actually, no, he's not doing it. You know who's doing that? I think Me Keys just checking it out. Okay, so what's happening here? Okay, see that? Still in their damn way. Okay, there you go. All right, so back here. So you can see over here, this is the tiki bar. So the tiki bar is on top of Miki's residence right here. So anyway, oh, here's what's happening. You see it keys up there? He's actually throwing like a trance and delivering all these toys and Christmas trees here to Osai, California, for all the little kitties and whatever to enjoy. So anyway, speaking of enjoying, this is Elf Keys. Now we're going to finish up the show with the RMR chart, and that's the Roots Music Report chart. So at number 41, Misty Blues, and it's called Silver Lining. Number 41. Remember, Rick Keys told me to remind you guys that the year is coming to an end in 2024. So the people that are going to be the top nominated in not only Rick's illustrious top blues album and songs of 2024, but others. So people are kind of going into play. So who's going to be number one, two, three? All right, so let's continue. At number 36, well, I already showed it to you. No, I didn't. Where is 36? Hold on. 36 isn't in there. Okay, well, anyway, 36. Oh, maybe I showed it earlier. 36 is the Fabulous Thunderbirds on that RMR chart. Not sure where it's at, but I may have showed it to you already. Val Starr is at number 34. Val Starr and the Blues Rocket, and it's To the Blues and Back Again. Been getting a lot of play this year. Dennis Herrera is at number 30 with his new release, Four. Getting kind of like messed up with the pronouns. So he is a he, Dennis Herrera, Four. So that is at number 30. But this one, Rick Keys told me, made it to the Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Albums for 2024. So it's really good if you trust Rick Keys' judgment. At number 18, Chris Kane, Good Intentions Gone Bad. Okay, pretty much the story of the last 4 years of our lives. Chris Kane. Number 18. This one, Rick Keys really likes, and it made it to the Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Albums for 2024, and it actually has a couple of songs too for 2024. It's called Dick Earl's Electric Witness, Get Up Off the Ground. I heard it also. Rick Keys turned it on to me, but it's really good. I like it. Thank you. Rick Estrin also made it to the Rick Keys top albums for 2024. Rick Estrin and the Nightcats at number 13. The hits keep coming. And this one actually had a couple top songs too. You can check them out on Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Songs 2024. Didn't know there was that much to listen to from Rick Keys. At number 8, Rick Keys actually saw Tab, but then do that one twice. Actually saw Tab Benoit at the Coach House in a city, San Juan Capistrano, and he purchased this release from Tab Benoit. It's called I Hear Thunder. So this one made it to Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Albums top for 2024, and is also number 8. So there's other people that agree with Rick Keys. At number 3, I think I already showed it to you, it was Ronnie Baker Brooks. And then at number 1, Shamikia Copeland, and what's this called? Blame It on Eve. Okay, well, that's basically what everyone wants to do, but it doesn't seem to be working. So there's other forces at hand besides Eve. But anyway, so this is Elf Keys, and getting close to Christmas, and I want to thank you for your prayers and offerings that Santa reinstate me into the lordship of the elf realm. So I am the lead elf now. Elf Keys, pretty prestigious. So stay tuned, Rick Keys Music Caravan. You know how to listen. Go to YouTube, and there's a like, dislike. Well, of course, don't dislike it. Doesn't help anything. And then there's a bell. That bell helps bring the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan and his host of friends, getting stuck in that pronoun thing again, and his host of friends to you on a regular basis. Plus there's a thumbs, press that helps spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan from coast to coast. So do that, and also you can get it on Facebook, Rick Keys Music Caravan Blue Show. So stay tuned. I think the first song coming up, it's about Christmas.